heard what you just said. He's a smooth walker, I bet he's a smooth talker. You told him I was a sex god. Every night I get some money and I go down to the bar. I got my buddy in the beer, I got a dream, I need a car. You got me begging on my loose and roll and throw the dog a bone. Anytime you live out, I can roll and do alone.
Baby, baby, rock and roll and groove, rock and roll and groove.
Now they can nothing when I compare them next to you.
Rock and roll and groove, rock and roll and groove.
I know that you and I, we got better things to do. I know who you are, what you do. I don't know anything about you, baby. You're everything I'm dreaming of. I don't know who you are, but you are real gathering of all love. Real gathering of all love. L-O-V-E.
Ever since I can remember, you've been hanging out this joy. You've been trying to look away, but now you finally got the point. Well, I don't have to know your name, and I won't tell you what to do. But a girl, she doesn't live by only rock and roll and groove. Baby, 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 rock and roll and groove, rock and roll and groove.
Oh, they don't mean nothing when I compare them next to you.
Rock and roll and groove, rock and roll and groove.
I know that you and I, we got better things to do. Don't know who you are, what you do, where you go when you're not around. I don't know anything about you, baby, but you're everything I'm dreaming of. I don't know who you are, but you're a real tethering of all love. A real tethering of all love. Come on, mama. Oh, you got the gun that makes it do more than whoa.
I don't have to listen to your whip every time.
Oh, you got the gun that do more than see.
You got a lot of nerve to come on to me.
Oh, you got the gun that do more than drink.
You got the kind of mind that does that's the thing. But since I'm feeling kind of lonely, my defenses are low. Why don't we give it a shot? Get ready to go. I'm looking for an honest and freedom satisfaction. I wanna tell my daddy I've been missing in action. Ever since I can remember, I've been hanging around this joint. My daddy never noticed, now I'm finally getting poor.
You got me begging on the loose and rolling for the dog a bone. And it doesn't live like I can roll and do alone.
Baby, 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 rock and roll and groove, rock and roll and groove.
Oh, they mean nothing when I compare them next to you.
Rock and roll and groove, rock and roll and groove.
I know that you and I, we got better things to do. I don't know who you are, what you do, where you go when you're not around. I don't know anything about you, baby, but you're everything I'm dreaming of. I don't know who you are, but you're a real tethering of all love. A real tethering of all love. 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 Oh, baby. Oh, baby, you've got me all shook up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm Vegas welcome to Rocktails and Cocktails raffle ticket winner, who is, by the way, Planet Hollywood's 2013 bingo champ, Elrod Rabbit Bailey.
Hi. My name's Elrod. You probably don't know too many people named Elrod. In fact, I don't know anybody else in the whole world named Elrod but me. And I have a middle name, and my middle name is Revved, and that's because when my mama and daddy, they took me up to Fort Worth when I was 8 years old, and I had to go into the bathroom, and when I came out of the bathroom, I had this big giant, a roll of toilet paper just kind of clipped onto the back of my pants. And it wasn't that kind, where it rolls out when you walk. No, it was just there. And my daddy came up and he started squeezing it, going, rabbit, 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 rabbit. If I hadn't been 8 years old, I'd have punched his lights out. And then my last name, you see, my kinfolks come from Tennessee, and I know they spent years trying to figure out how to spell it, and eventually they gave up, so they just spelled it B-A-Y-L-E-E. So my name is Elrod Rabbit Bailey. Thank you. But the one thing that I do want you all to know is that I am a true Texas oil man. I work down at the Shell station on Main Street in Longview, Texas. And I've been working there a long time. And the one instruction that I've had since I've been working there is that, Elrod, no matter what happens, you never, ever, ever answer that phone when it rings. Okay? So I'm standing there one day by myself, and the phone starts to ring. And I just look at it for a while, and then it's ringing, and it doesn't stop. And I'm looking around for somebody else to come and get it, but nobody else does. And eventually, I pick it up, and I just go, what the hell? Okay, hello? And a woman on the other end said, I'm looking for Elrod Bailey. I said, no kidding, because this is Elrod. And she goes, my name is, I'm sorry, folks, I'm so nervous, I forgot her name. I'm glad she's not here. Anyway, she says, I'm from Planet Hollywood. I said, really? Planet Hollywood in Las Vegas? She goes, yep. She goes, we'd like you to come out and introduce the Meatloaf show. I said, go on. You kidding? She goes, nope. She goes, we're going to fly you out here. We're going to put you in a room. And when she said fly you out here and put you in a room, I fainted dead away. But that was okay because my cousins, Billy Joe, Billie Jean, and Billy came pick me back up and put me on the phone. And she goes, I said, did you say flight in a hotel room? She said, yes, I did, and I'm going to give you a buffet ticket as well. I said, a buffet ticket? You mean that place where you can go and you can get everything that you want to eat 24 hours a day? It doesn't make any difference what it is. And I can go in there for free and eat? She goes, yes. I said, have you ever seen me? She goes, no, I don't believe I have. I said, we're on our way. It's a long flight, though, from Longview to Las Vegas, let me tell you that. And when we got here, I was a little bit tired, and I just wanted to lay down and just rest and watch One Life to Live or something. I didn't know, but my wife, Wilma Mae, she's back there. Hi, honey. Anyway, Wilma Mae said, Rabbit, we're in Las Vegas. We're going out. And all you men out there, you know this to be a fact, that if a woman says you're gonna do something, you're fucking gonna do it. She said to me, we're going over to that Bellagio Hotel and look at that waterfall. I said, okay. So we marched on over there, and we looked at that waterfall. That waterfall's unbelievable, though. I couldn't believe it. Holy smoke. That thing was shooting up in the air. It was changing colors and shapes, and I bet they spent $3,000 or $4,000 on that damn thing. I'm telling you, I've never seen anything like it in my life. I looked over at Wilma Mae, and she's just standing there grinning from ear to ear. And I thought, oh, that's sweet. I'm glad she's enjoying herself. And I looked down the street about that time, And I saw this sign down there that said Zoomanity. And I'm thinking to myself, Zoomanity? What the hell is Zoomanity? Well, May, in the Indiana State Fair called Zoomanity. She just kept smiling. I said, well, May, let's go down there and see that Zoomanity sign. So we walked down there. But you know something? I'll tell you what. When you start to walk someplace in Vegas, it seems like it's really close. But it ain't. It took us 1 hour and 13 minutes to get down to that damn Zoomanity sign. And when we got down there, I looked up, and there was another sign above it in some kind of foreign language. But because Longview's close to Louisiana, we got some Cajun that comes in through there. And I figured out after a while, I think it was French. Yep. And so what it said was Circus Olay. Circus Olay presents Zoomanity. And I'm still going, what's Zoomanity? This man's walking by. I said, excuse me, sir, can you tell me what this show is about? And she says, yes, I can. He said, yes, I can. He says, it's where the people take their clothes off. Well, Wilma May grabbed me by my ear. We were back down at the Bellagio in 13 minutes. And I'm telling you, the whole time my feet never touched the ground. And all I did was fly past signs that said Circus Olay, Circus Olay, Circus Olay. They must got 1,000 of them fucking shows here. And when we got back down to Bellagio, Wilma May says to me, oh, by the way, I did win the bingo championship, and I won $2,500, right? Yeah. Now, I knew that if I came back to Vegas with my $2,400, I'd leave here with $5,000, because everybody doubles their money when they come to Vegas. We all know that. So anyway, Wilma May says, we're going to see Circus Olay. I said, we are? She goes, well, you know, man, what? Okay, I don't have to repeat myself. So anyway, there goes $1,500 to go see Circus Olay. But I'll tell you what, I have never in my entire life seen anything like this. This was unbelievable. They had people doing everything you can possibly imagine. I mean, it baffles the mind, it does. We don't have anything like that in Longview. We got a theater with two, that plays movies, and that's it. And so when I came back here, I said, I remember her name now. Her name's Susan. Whew, and I said to Susan, Susan, what does the Meatloaf show have anything like they do at Circus Olay? Like, does Meatloaf have a fire act or anything? And she goes, I don't believe so. Well, I thank you for agreeing with me. Susan, if you're here, did you hear that? He should have a fire act. And, this is just between me and you, because we don't want anybody else to hear this, all right? If I would have been Meatloaf, yeah, I would have been. I would have got me a juggler, and that juggler would have been juggling meat cleavers. And then at this Circus Olay thing, they had these dancers come out, and when they came out, I didn't know what they were called at the time. I know what they're called now, because every time I get a chance, I turn them on TV. They're called ballroom dancers, because when these dancers came out and they started dancing, I think Will May got a little turned on. And Will May started nibbling on my ear, little tongue flicked inside, and I said, oh yes, I'm getting lucky tonight. And it's a good thing I brought the Viagra. To hell with the 4 hours. 5. So anyway, Wilma Mae just kept. Oh, hang on, I saw that. Yeah, you thought you could sneak it by me, didn't you? You were over there nibbling on his ear, just thinking about ballroom dancers. You just have them in your mind, don't you? Are you a ballroom dancer? Anyway, I don't know what the fuck you just said. I saw you nibbling on his ear. Let me ask you a question. Did you bring your Viagra with you? Yeah, pay no attention again, like I said, to that 4-hour thing. So anyway, not only at circus, stop nibbling on his ear. So anyway, like I said, in this Circus Olay thing, they had tumblers. And these tumblers just flew across the stage. They flew across it. And it was unbelievable. But the best part was this one girl who came out, and she comes running out, and she wraps herself around in this curtain, and she climbs this curtain, and she does a trick off to the right, and then she does a trick off to the left, and then she climbs on up all the way to the top of that curtain and spreads her legs wide apart. That was my favorite part right there. And then she wraps herself up in a ball all the way up to the top of this curtain, and then she just goes, "Phoom." Yeah, you thought the same thing I did. She's gonna bust her head open, and blood was going everywhere, and there went my $1,500. Anyway, and I almost forgot this part of it. When we were getting our luggage there at the airport, right, there was I happened to look over and I saw this sign. And this sign, I'm looking at 6 half-naked men looking at me. Now, I'm not going to keep looking at it, I can tell you that. But Wilma Mae looked over at Wilma Mae, and she had a big grin from ear to ear on her face. So I'm looking at her, and the sign said, "Thunder Down Under." I see a lot of you seen that sign. You like that sign too, don't you? Yeah. You know, in fact, one of those guys looked like he'd swallowed a box turtle. And I said to Wilma Mae right then and there, I said, "Wilma Mae, do not expect me to ever, hang on. You have something sitting on your table can I borrow that just for a second? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. See, I told Wilma Mae that I would never get me a 6-pack, but honey, I lied. I got me one tonight. Yeah. Whew. She's gonna nibble on my ear. There's a beer for you, and there's one for you. And then pass that one over to him right over there. Give him one. I think you look like you need one too. There you go. All right, now let me think. When you handed me this, there was 2 in here, right? All right. Oh, is that yours? Listen, I'm sorry. I'll make sure you get another one. She needs another shot of this Jack Daniels here, because I just need to borrow that for a second. What I need you look like the perfect person for this. I need you to open up that beer. Yep. Now then, drink a little bit of that beer. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Okay, perfect. Now then, you pour this shot of Jack Daniels down there. There you go. That's called a Boilermaker now. You drink that, you're gonna get fucking hammered. There's one other thing that happened at Circus Olay that I thought was weird. Before the show started, you see, they had these clowns running around, and I was looking at people, and people were hiding from them and dodging them and not looking at them, and they seemed to be a bit afraid of them. And hey! There's clowns on this stage. Did you not hear what I just said? I spent money to see Circus Olay, and before it started, there was clowns running around, and I could see people afraid of them. And you come out here trying to scare these people, you should be ashamed of yourself. You really, not only, can you cover that up? No, that, nobody wants to see that. No, cover it up. You keep it You don't have anything to worry about. Let me just, you follow me. Just follow me. Come here, let me show you something. See this woman right here? Look at her. Look at the terror and the fear on her face. The terror and the fear on her face is unbelievable. Honey, relax. I'm sorry that they're up here. I really, really am. Yeah. All right. Now you two, you pull up your pants, okay? No, you don't turn around backwards to pull. Oh, because you think you got a big black one that's going to make a difference. And it's a friggin' balloon. If you're going to get something, get a real one attached. Anyway, have a balloon. It's on the house. So, you think she wants to touch your butt? Oh, you think he does? Well, I might have to agree with you on that one. Yeah, I don't think she does, but he does. Come here. Come on. Come on. See what clowns' butts are like? Soft as balloons. Now, honey, you're gonna touch a real Texas oil man's butt right now. Come up here. Come on. See, clowns, soft like balloons. Texas oil men, buns of steel. Yeah. Now, what? You want him, you think because he drank that Boilermaker, he wants to touch your butt now? Where the? Well, you just up to no. Sir, move over quickly. Quickly, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. That could be contagious. I believe that's called elephantitis. I got to get paramedics down here right away. We're going to amputate that. We're going to cut that off. I'm going to get me a big pair of scissors and cut that sucker off. Holy, cover that back up. Nobody wants to see that. I'm going to ask you a question, and I want the truth. You have water in that bucket, don't you? And the reason you got water in that bucket is because when he came out here, he threw water on you, now didn't he? Yes, he did. So you thought, this was your thinking. You thought, well, if he threw water on me, then I'm going to throw water back on him.
Well, I'm going to tell you something my mama taught me. My mama taught me that 2 wrongs do not make a right. And you would be wrong. And since you would be wrong, that means that both of you are getting the hell out of here. Go on. Oh, they're clowns. You touch me and I'll knock you down. I love you too. Pull that elephant. All right, honey. Do you mind coming up here and sitting in this chair right here just for a few seconds? Right here. Just come on, because I know how scared you were, how nervous you were. Okay, now if I was you, I'd just move my leg over a little bit. I move it over. I back up my feet, make sure you're okay. Move your feet, make sure everything's okay. Move your, yeah, everybody's good there. I don't think they, okay. Oh, that water's colder than I thought it was going to be. Anyway, listen, sweetheart. No, you can't fucking move now. Get back up here. Come on. Because I tell you what, look right over there. See, we got a towel for you, and right back there, we got a blanket for you to wrap yourself up in so that you will not be cold during the show. I realize this water's a little colder than I thought it was, but you know what they say about when you pour cold water on the front of a woman. It only gets more fun. So, do you need to hold your nose or anything? H-O-T with a capital H. Now, if anybody here would have bet with me in October of 1977 when Bat Out of Hell came out, that hang on, that Meatloaf would ever have tap dancers on his stage. But, you know, you get older, you like to see the young ladies move their legs like that. Yes, you do. Another thing that you probably thought was this. If we should meet him, what do you call him? Well, it's very simple. Let's go over here and I'm gonna pick up this guy right here. Come on. So we're standing in line after the show at Starbucks, right? And you turn around. I stand in line at Starbucks. I'm not gonna cut in front of you. I don't believe in white limousines. I go home in a Toyota. So anyway, you turn around and you'd say to me, are you, I go, yes, I am. And I'd say to you, well, what's your name? Zach. Zach, I'm Meat. It's a pleasure to meet you. What do you do, Zach?
I'm a singer.
Zach is a singer. So anyway, and Zach is a lot younger than I am. Fuck you. That's what you would call me. You would call me Meat. Now you wanna know where the loaf came from. The loaf came when I was in the 8th grade. I was playing football. I weighed 295 pounds. I stepped on a coach's foot. He screamed, "Get off my foot, you hunk of meatloaf." 8th graders think everything's funny. The next day I came in, taped on the locker room door, and spelled as 2 words, meat loaf. See, 8th graders, smarter than you think. Because if they'd have spelled it as 1 word, it would have meant it was food, and I'm not fucking food. So, anyway, in the 5th grade, I weighed 245 pounds, right? This morning, I weighed 245 pounds. So I want to know how many of you can say you weighed the same in the 5th grade as you do today. Not many. Now, where the name Meat came from. You see this gentleman standing behind me, that's my dad. And just to give you perspective, he is 6'5". My mom, another 1.5 inches would kick his ass. But anyway, I was born in Dallas, Texas at Baylor Hospital in 1947, and I was born a bright red baby. And I stayed red for a long time. My youngest daughter, Amanda, was born red as well. They put her under some lights. She didn't, she turned whatever color she's supposed to be. But I stayed red for a while. My dad was a member of the Dallas Police Force. So he's standing outside the baby ward, and the head of the baby ward nurse came, and he goes, I want you to do me a favor. She goes, what's that? I want you to make up a sign for my child's crib, because he looked like 9.5 pounds of ground chuck. And I wanted to say on it, meat. And she did. So that little card slipped down to that little plastic slot in that little plastic crib next to Susan and Sandy and Frank and Jim and Bob and everybody. Now you gotta imagine this. It's not just my dad looking at this. There's all these people with kids, right? Coming looking. They're seeing this and they're looking at this baby sitting in the middle with the name Meat. Oh God. Anyway, so there you go. So that's where Meatloaf came from. Now I have a question for you. How many of you thought that I gave myself that stage name? Can you raise your hand, please? We have 31 men in white jackets ready to fucking take you out of here. Because if I would have done that, I should have been committed 35 years ago. Nobody would call themselves that. You could also call me Coach Meat if I coached you in the Stanford Little League. Don't applaud, because all of these kids are over the age of 43 years old now. You could also call me Dad if you were one of my 2 daughters, Pearl or Amanda. Right there. Pearl is named after the great Janis Joplin. Amanda is named after the Tatum O'Neal character in The Bad News Bears. My 3 favorite movies of all times are Full Metal Jacket, The Godfather, and The Bad News Bears. I'm completely out of my mind. Now, you could also call me Dad if you're my son-in-law. You had a bald head and a funny little beard, and sometimes it's got gold tips on it. On this one, I don't see it. And his name is Scott Ian. And Scott Ian, you see, great guitar players don't play guitar. They become the guitar. And Scott Ian becomes his guitar. And he plays with Anthrax. I think I said that. He's one of the great ones, folks. Hang on, wait a second. I'm just now noticing this. I don't know what my daughter's wearing, but I'm getting it off the screen now. You could also call me Papa Meat if you were my grandson, Revved. Now, Revved turned 3 years old 2 days ago. And I want Ben. Where's Ben? Ben, where are you? I see Ben's got the cue like that. Oh, he's up there. Pearl. Ladies and gentlemen, my daughter Pearl, right there. Come on. Come on, come on. No, we're coming up there. We're coming up there. Pearl, come on. Can you get up here? Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce to you Revved. Revved, let's take a bow together. Revved. It was close. Happy birthday, Revved. What a ham, he doesn't want to leave like his granddad. Love you, honey. So anyway, that's Revved. And Revved has a band. And the name of his band is called Shark. And he plays Anthrax songs in time. It's unbelievable. Now, I have one other name that I was given. We were playing in Oklahoma, and we were playing in a reservation. We were supposed to play this arena, but it wasn't finished. So they put up this big white tent. I didn't care. I play in a cactus field. I really don't care. So I got a knock at the door, and they said, "Do you mind if the chief of the council comes in to meet you?" And I said, "Of course not. I would be honored." So he came in, we got introduced, and he sat down, and I just started asking him question after question after question. How do they do this? How do you run that? What happens here? What happens there? Goes on and on and on and on and on, and eventually he goes, "Excuse me, do you mind if I give you your very own tribal name for this tribe?" And I said, "I would absolutely be honored." He goes, "Okay, from now on, you are known as Never Shuts Up." And on that, I'm taking the words right out of my own mouth. I want you to know something. I want you to know that my grandfather was a minister. And you can see a picture of him up here on this screen. Down here. Right down at the very end here. This picture was taken in 1924 in Clarendon, Texas. And he is about to baptize. He's about to baptize those people. Now, my grandfather, he taught me many lessons when I was a young boy. And I still live by those lessons today. He said to me, you're going to come on to two roads in your life. One is going to be smooth. One is going to be easy to walk down. And everything your little heart desires is going to come to you. You're going to open up your hand and it'll just fall into it. But then, in the blink of an eye, I said in the blink of an eye, that smooth road is going to turn rough. It's going to turn rocky. It's going to turn muddy and sticky. And it's going to be hard to walk in. And you can't turn back. You got to keep marching down that road. And that road's going to get darker. And it's going to get darker and darker until pretty soon you cannot see where you're going. But that road is full. That road is full of deep, deep, dark holes. And you're going to fall into that hole. And when you get down into the bottom of that hole, you're going to have two choices to make. The first choice is you can sit down and lean up against that wall, and you can put your hand over your head, and you can start to cry, and you can start to feel sorry for yourself, and you can start to say, I should not be down in this hole. It is not my fault I'm down in this hole. I'm not the one to blame for being in this hole. My mother put me in this hole. My grandfather put me in this hole. My uncle put me in this hole. The whole world put me in this hole. I am not responsible. I have no responsibility for being here. Or your second choice is this. You can stand up on your own 2 feet and you can start to feel around on that dark wall. And when you do, you will find it. You will find the rock. You will find the rock. And you can start to dig, and you can start to claw, and you can start to scrape your way out. And you can start to climb. And the more you climb, the more rocks you find. And the higher you get, you start to see light. And it makes you want to go faster. So you start to climb faster, and you're digging out, and you're digging out, and before you know it, you are out of that hole, and you are standing in the light. And you're saying to yourself, I took responsibility. If I made a mistake, it is my fault. I'm taking responsibility. It doesn't belong to anybody else. It belongs to me. It's mine and mine alone. And then he said to me, everybody that's born on this earth is going to die. But the worst thing that anyone can do is to die while they're still alive. And then he said to me what I believe is the most important thing. He said to me, you can be anything you want to be. Anything. It is never too late. You, sir, can be anything you want to be. You can be anything you want to be. You can be anything you want to be. You can, and you can, and you can. The only thing that you got to do when you decide what you want to do is that you never give up and you never quit. You give everything you've got So every day on this earth, you give everything you've got. Every hour you give everything you've got. Every minute you give everything you've got. Every second you give everything you got. Now everybody up on your feet. I'm looking around if I see anybody sitting down. I'm 66 years old, but I can still kick ass. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring the spirit of Beyonce in here. We're gonna bring the spirit of Alicia Keys in here. We're gonna bring the spirit of the Queen of Soul in her. Her name is Aretha Franklin. And for the last 26 weeks, I have seen her every night standing right back there. The greatest gospel singer that ever lived on this earth, Mahalia Jackson. And she looks at me and she smiles. And she says, meet, let's take it to the heart. She says, meet, let's take it to the soul. She says, meet, let's bring the spirit out of them. So I ask you now, are you ready to sing? Are you really, 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 really ready to sing?
And then you took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, it must have been while you were kissing me.
From your heart. Okay, that wasn't bad, but we're gonna do it one more time. Hang on, let me explain to you why. You see, there's another show that's gonna be running down over there, and we want you to sing so loud that the ghost of your voices enters their room. And even with the PA blaring, those people are gonna hear, you took the words right out of my mouth. And they're gonna start to look around. And they're gonna look at each other and they pretend they don't hear anything. And then they're gonna say, are you hearing what I'm hearing? And the other one's gonna say, yes, I am. And we're going to scare the hell out of them because they think the voice of God is talking to them. So I say to you, let me hear it. Amen. Let me hear a hallelujah. And let's do some singing.
And then you took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, it must have been while you were kissing me.
Okay, you can all sit back down now. I don't want you to get tired. We still got over an hour to go. I'm just getting warmed up. 66 years old, it takes you a while to get fucking warm. So when you came in, the girls out there asked you to fill out some cards with some... Am I interrupting your fucking conversation? If I am, you're more than welcome to bring it up here and we'll talk about it. So anyway, what is the proudest moment in your career? Let me tell you this. If I would have had the proudest moment in my career, I would not be standing on this stage tonight. Because I'm still waiting for that moment. That's why I'm here. I'm still waiting. I'm waiting for that moment. And when I do, I'm going bowling. All right. How I love you too, darling. But don't say that too loud because my wife is sitting right there. And it ain't Wilma Mae, it's Deborah Lee. How many children do you think... I don't have my glasses. I'm not sure what this says. I think I know what it says. How many children do you think you could take for... I have no fucking idea what that says. Whoever Lee is, learn to write. What is the question that you would ask yourself? The question that I would ask myself is this: when's my proudest moment gonna come? When's your next album coming out? I can tell you exactly. April 1st, it's on a Tuesday in 2015. It is being co-produced by Mr. Paul Crook and Mr. Jim Steinman. We have 8 Jim Steinman songs on it. It is called Braver Than We Are, and it's magical. If you ever become friends with Jim, just know that if you start emails with Jim at 2 o'clock in the morning, you'll still be awake at noon. So, tell us about your daughters. I did already. A little late. Have you ever considered making a musical of Bat to Hell? Right now, Jim Steinman is finishing Bat to Hell. It is being directed by Kenny Ortega, and it is going to open on the West End in London in October of 2015. What's my current working status with Jim? 10 hours on the email. What was your favorite acting role? You know what? You can never have a favorite acting role because it's about the script and it's about the character. And if the character is written well and he has depth, it's a great movie role. But I will admit this to you, that I did a movie with Bill Macy and Laura Dern called Focus, written by Arthur Miller, the great playwright. And I had a 3-day shoot coming with Bill Macy. I got to my chair at 8 o'clock in the morning, looked next to me, and there sitting next to me was Arthur Miller. I picked up my chair, moved it down the block, and hid it behind a tree. And at lunch, Arthur Miller came by, leaned over, whispered in my ear, and said, "I love what you're doing with my character." So, I don't know if that's my favorite movie, but that's my favorite moment of all time. What are your ritual pre-show? You got 5 hours? What is your favorite venue to play? Wherever the fuck I am. And then this last one here is, it says this: how did you like making the Rocky Horror Picture Show? That's my favorite part. Eddie was on for a week, but they shot for 9. But I made an excuse every day why I had to go to the set, because I wanted to see a 24-year-old Susan Sarandon run around in her bra and panties. I hid behind a lot of furniture. And longer than 4 hours. And if Susan was here, she would walk right to there and say to me, "Meat, I'm taking you out of the frying pan and into the fire." And the temperature's beginning to soar. And all around the city you see the walking wounded and the dead. Oh, everything's hot, everything's so cold, and breathing just no fun anymore. Then I saw you like a summer's dream, and you're the answer to every prayer that I ever said. Oh, I saw you like a summer's dream, and you're the answer to every prayer that I ever said. Oh, such a feeling breeze and like a rose. Oh, the subways are screaming in the skin of the streets are feeling this way. I see you sitting on the steps outside with nothing to restless and religious and lost. I think it's time for you to come inside. Be waiting here for something that you'll never forget. I think it's time for you to come inside. Be waiting here for something that you'll never forget. Come on, and there'll be no turning back. You will only kill the time and it'll kill you right back. Come on. It's time to burn up a fuse. Nothing to do, and even less to lose. Nothing to do, and even less to lose. So one weeks and holy, taking the stairs only one at a time. All the children are being coming through in the time. At the end of the night, open the door. The sun is just a ball of desire. Out of the frying pan. Now, I'm going to tell you that I believe that 99.2% of the singers that walk on the stage listen to themselves sing. I fall in that little category that I have no fucking idea what I just did. I don't know what I've done all night. The only thing I know is that I blew out my ear monitor 2 nights ago, and the one I'm wearing sucks. And anyway, so, and the reason is because I've been studying acting since 1963, and whenever I sing or I act, it is about the truth. It is about the truth of the moment. I am in the moment. I don't believe that I have ever sung a song live the way it's been recorded, because that's not what I'm feeling at the moment. If we all left and we all came back in here and we did it again, it'd be completely different. So that's like recording an album, folks. It's the moment and the truth. Now, here's some other truth. I was in the studio with Mr. Jim Steinman in 1992, and we were recording a song called I Would Do Anything for Love, But I Won't Do That. And Jimmy said to me, they're not going to know what that is. I said, what are you, crazy? Of course they're going to know what that is. He goes, no, they're not. I said, Jimmy, how can you not know what that is? You've got it 9 times, 9 different versions, 9 different lines in the song. Of course they're going to know what that is. No, they're not. I said, Jimmy, you write, you stay home, you write all the time. I go out in the middle of the 80s, we were doing 245, 250 shows. And that's the 80s, shut up. So that was 880 BC is what I meant to say. So he said to me, no, they're not, and I'll bet you $200. I said, you're on. I will bet you $200 because I know that audiences are intelligent. Audiences are brilliant. Audiences are smart. Audiences may not get it initially, consciously, but subconsciously they'll get it, and within seconds they'll have it. He goes, okay, we're on for $200. We're on for $200. I lost $200. Woof. But that's okay because I figured out a way to get it back. Ladies, listen very closely to this. Now, when you leave here tonight, I want you to stop by the souvenir store. And there you will find some very lovely ladies' underwear. Comes in colors and sizes. It's very nice. And on the front of it, it says, I will do anything for love. And on the back, it says, but I won't do that. I'm making my $200 back. Now, I did say there was 9 lines in the song. I'm going to give you 4 of them right now. I'll never forget the way you feel right now. I'll do anything for love, but I won't do that. I'll never do it better than I do it with you. I'll do anything for love, but I won't do that. I'll never forgive myself if we don't go all the way tonight. I'll do anything for love, but I won't do that. And I'll never stop dreaming of you every night of my life. I'll do anything for love, but I won't do that. so much you carved in names, so much you like nothing I've ever seen before. I will again. And maybe I'm crazy or crazy, and it's true. I know you can save me, no one else can save me now but you. As long as the wheels are turning, as long as the bells are burning, as long as your prayers are coming true, you better believe it. I will do anything for love, and you know it's true, and that's a fact. I would do anything for love, and never feel turning back. That I'll never do that, gonna do that with you so long, and then I will do anything for love. I will do anything for love. I will do anything for love, but I won't do that. I won't do that. And I'll never stop dreaming of you. Ever night of my life. No way. And I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. Oh, baby, I won't do.
Will you raise me up? Will you help me down? Will you get me right out of this God-forsaken town? Can you make it all a little less cold?
I can do that. I can do
Will you hold me sacred? Will you hold me tight? Can you colorize my life? I'm so sick of black and white. Can you make it all a little less old?
I can do that. I can do
Will you make me And sooner or later, you'll be screwing around.
Just like I wanted to write the ultimate car song, crash song, I wanted to write sort of the ultimate car sex song, because those are two important, mythic, icons of rock and roll. And so I thought I'd really take car sex to its ultimate extreme, to where it ruins lives.
So in Paradise, what goes on here? I'm slightly skeptical. And I said to Jim, since you are the creator, what do you want going on here? And he said, you'll know when you get out there. And that's the same thing Meat said. You'll know when you get out there. So basically, it sort of just found itself.
I mean, Carla had one of the most difficult jobs in the world. Every night she had to do Paradise for the Dashboard Light with Meatloaf, which is not an easy job. And I remember her saying, I cannot believe how far down my throat he's getting his tongue. It doesn't seem possible, but it's like, he's like doing a stomach x-ray with his tongue. And I said, yes, I sympathize.
Woo, I got me a hot one tonight. Whew, called her up. She said yes. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be a good evening tonight. Oh, here we go. Oh, I feel like that groundhog in Caddyshack. Oh my goodness, we're wearing matching M's. Do you know what that means? That means destiny's calling. I was gonna take us down to Bob's Big Boy, but you know what? I think we should skip that part. And let's just get on down to the lake before anybody else gets there. Cause look at the moon's shining bright. It'll be shining and shimmering on that lake. And that light will come off that lake onto your face. It'll make you look like an angel. So I'm asking you, do you want to go to the lake? No, I'm asking you, do you want to go to the lake? 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 Yes, 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 yes. Yes! Oh, let's turn up that radio. I was in the river, you see that happened on yesterday. About the lake, there was not another car in sight. And I never had a girl looking better than you did. And all the kids at school, they were wishing they were me that night. Now our bodies are both so close and tight. But it felt so good, it never felt so right. Well, they go when I can hang on the edge of a night. they're drowning out the radio. Where's so long you come on and some balls. Well, I gotta let you know, no, you're never gonna regret it. The rise got a big surprise, you don't feel all right. Well, don't think it will go wrong. Now I'm about to soul blows in day. Never felt so good, never felt so right. And you go like the devil on the edge of the night. Go like the devil on the edge of the night. Come on, take it. Come on, oh, baby, you get on, take it.
Oh, it's cold and lonely in my deep dark night.
I can see there the lights and the dashboard light. Oh, it's cold and lonely in the deep dark night.
In the deep dark
Okay, here we go. We got a real pressure cooker going here. Too damn no Leon, no smooth, one of a kind. There's the windup, and there it is, a light shot up the middle. Look at him go. This boy can really fly. He's rounding first and really turning it on now. He's not letting up room. He's going to try for second. The ball is fouled out in center, and here comes the throw, and what a throw. He's going to slide it head first. Here he comes. He's out. No, wait, safe at second base. This kid really makes things happen out there. Batter steps up to the plate. Here's the pitch, and he's going, and what a jump he's got. He's trying for third. Here's the throw. It's in the dirt, safe at third. Holy cow, stolen base. Taking a pretty big lead out there, almost daring him to try and pick him off. Pitcher glances over the windup, and it's bunted down the third baseline. The suicide squeeze is on. Here he comes, squeeze play is going to be close. Here's the throw, here's the play at the plate. Holy cow, I think he's going to make it.
Stop right now. I gotta know right now. Before we go any further, do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of my life? Will you take me away? Will you make me your wife? Do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of my life? Will you take me away? Will you make me your wife? I gotta know right now. Before we go any further, do you love me? Will you love me forever?
Let me sleep on it, baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Let me sleep on it, I'll give you an answer in the morning. Let me sleep on it, baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Let me sleep on it, I'll give you an answer in the morning. Let me sleep on it, baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Let me sleep on it, I'll give you an answer in the morning.
I gotta know right now. Do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of my life? Will you take me away? Will you make me your wife? I gotta know right now. Before we go any further, do you love me? Will you love me forever? Come on now.
Oh, this is some Rod Serling Twilight Zone episode. No.
I can wait all night.
No. I've been drugged. Roofies.
What's it gonna be, boy? Yes or no? What's it gonna be, boy? Yes or no?
Sleep on it, baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Let me sleep on it. I'll give you an answer in the morning.
I gotta know right now. Do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me? Will you send me something for the rest of my life? Will you take me away? Will you make me a woman? Before we go any further, will you love me? Will you love me forever?
Let me sleep on it.
Will you love me forever?
Let me sleep on it.
Will you love me forever?
I couldn't make it on the low. I was feeling when the feeling came up on me like a tidal wave. So I swimming through my garden with my mother's grave. I would love you to the end of time. I swore, love you to the end of time. Do not walk away from me. dog of the forest, stalking you and dragging you down. Cruising up and down a mean drag all night long. You could be standing at the top of the world. It's never singing on the ground. You and me, round about midnight. You and me, round about midnight. Someone's gotta drop us. Drop us! Someone's gotta drop us now. Oh, I gotta drop us now. Oh, I gotta drop us now. Oh, I gotta drop us now. Ladies and gentlemen, on guitar, Paul. Full Metal Jacket Crook. On piano, Hands of Fire. Him and Revel really make me angry. Revel's 3, Justin's 28. Revel and Justin will have the biggest band in the world soon. Ladies and gentlemen, Justin, Hands of Fire, Avery. On vocals, the outstanding Sean Coey. On vocals, the ever so terrific Stacy Michelle. On the drums, John King Kong Michelli. And who better to go with King Kong than Godzilla? On bass guitar, Danny Godzilla Miranda. On the other guitar, from Tennessee, but we won't hold it against him. He wasn't part of the family trying to figure out how to spell Bailey. Randy, one of the great guitar players in the world. Nashville Flowers. Come down here. Come on. In every band, there must be a heartthrob. In every band, there must be somebody that every girl screams for. I said that every girl screams for. We have him right here. David Heartthrob Luther. And now, behind me, Mr. Jim Steinman. Someone's a screaming and the fires are howling down in the valley tonight. There's a man in the shadow with a gun in his eye and a blade shining oh so bright. There's evil in the air and there's thunder in the sky. Killers on the bloodshot street. On down in the tunnel with a deadly horizon. Oh, I swear I saw a young boy down in the gutter. He was starting to boom in the heat. In this whole world that's pure and good and right. And wherever you are and wherever you go, there's always gonna be some light. But I gotta get out, I gotta bring it out now for the final crack of dawn. Oh, to you. Dancing through the night with you. Gotta be damned, you know I wanna be damned. Gotta be damned, you know I wanna be damned. Gotta be damned, you know I wanna be damned. Dancing through the night, dancing through the night, dancing through the night sunlight, but I gotta get out, I gotta bring it out now, before the final record dawn. Oh, gotta make the most of our one night together when it's open the door. Oh, please, so long. Make it better, be gone. a burning light. And I think somebody somewhere must be calling the bell. And the last thing I see is my heart still beating.